And just in the last 5 minutes, we started to see a little precipitation come down in Tacoma. It feels a little bit like a light flurry, and it just started. So the storm is moving in and preparations are underway. One of the biggest power companies in Western Washington tells me that significant damage to power lines is possible with this upcoming winter storm.
Our electric first responders and emergency response teams are preparing right now.
Power companies preparing for the worst.
Calling on crews from neighboring areas and outside contractors to be available for additional support as needed.
Bonneville Power Administration, another company that operates transmission lines bringing power to the Seattle area, is readying their workforce.
We're going to get folks out as quickly as we can because at the end of the day, the loss of electricity becomes a public safety concern.
And those concerns can be felt in places like hardware stores, where they're getting more calls from customers.
Really more than usual right now.
Asking for troubleshooting advice with their generators.
The biggest question we get is, help, my generator won't start. What do I do?
The Tacoma store manager says these callers have been telling her they're preparing for the ice storm.
They've been, listening to the news and hearing what's going on, and a lot of remember what it was like back in 2012 when we got that last big ice storm, and just don't want it to happen again.
That year, 1 decade ago, nearly 300,000 people were left without power in Washington after snow, ice, and sub-freezing temps gripped the state.
Ice also makes tree limbs heavier. They can fall on lines, take lines out of service.
And while power outages are a major concern going forward, others out shopping right now are more worried about ice on the ground.
This is actually the third or fourth hardware store I've been to.
This Tacoma man's trying to make sure the steps to his house stay ice-free.
So just making sure we're safe, entering and exiting the house.
In fact, he's not alone. A manager at McClendon hardware store here in Tacoma tells me that this year they've seen a 639% increase in sales of ice melter product compared to last year. Reporting live in Tacoma, I'm Maddie White, King 5 News.